Hey everyone, welcome back to Car Auto Tune Up. The 2026 Porsche 911 Turbo S is here, and it feels like Porsche has taken everything we thought we knew about this icon and just sharpened it to a whole new level. This isn't just a car that sits at the top of the 911 family, it's a rolling statement of what happens when German engineering refuses to settle for good enough. Today we're going to dive deep into everything this car has to offer. From the way it looks on the outside to the way it feels on the inside, how it drives, the performance numbers that make it a benchmark, the technology packed into it, and yes, the price tag that comes with all of this. When you first walk up to the 2026 Turbo S, the first thing that strikes you is how familiar and yet how different it looks compared to the outgoing model. Porsche hasn't reinvented the wheel here, but they've refined the design in a way that makes it sharper, cleaner, and somehow even more purposeful. The front end has slimmer LED headlights with Porsche's signature 4-point daytime running light signature that's now even more aggressive. The bumper is redesigned with larger air intakes, giving the car that hungry, ready-to-pounce stance. The active aero elements are more integrated, and the hood has subtle creases that emphasize its wide body and performance intent. You know at first glance that this is no entry-level car. This is a Turbo S, the flagship, and it wears that badge with confidence. From the side, the proportions are classic 911, but you notice the wider rear arches almost immediately. Porsche has given the 2026 Turbo S an even more muscular stance, with new forged wheel designs that range up to 21 inches at the back and 20 inches at the front. The side profile still screams timeless 911 silhouette, but the details are what stand out. The flush door handles, the cleaner surfacing, and the subtle lines that guide your eye toward the back where all the drama really lives. The new colors Porsche offers for 2026 are eye-catching too. There's a new shade of Arctic Grey and a bold Ruby Star Neo that nods to Porsche's heritage while still looking fresh and modern. Pair any of those with carbon fiber accents and you've got a car that turns heads whether it's parked or blasting down the autobahn. Move around to the rear, and this is where Porsche flexes its design muscle the most. The full-width LED light bar has been refined with a slimmer, crisper appearance. The active rear spoiler now deploys in multiple stages and has been redesigned to not only look sleeker when tucked in but to deliver even more downforce when extended. The quad exhaust setup has been reworked to have a deeper, throatier note while still being unmistakably Porsche. And when you see that 911 Turbo S script across the rear, there's no mistaking what this car is. Every angle of the back end communicates width, stability, and raw performance. It's both elegant and aggressive, and that's a difficult balance to pull off. Open the door and step inside, and you're greeted by what feels like a perfect fusion of tradition and modernity. Porsche hasn't thrown away the classic 911 interior formula, but they've taken the latest tech and integrated it seamlessly. The 2026 Turbo S features a fully digital driver display, yet Porsche has cleverly retained a central analog tachometer because at the end of the day, this is still a driver's car. The display can be customized to show performance data, navigation, or minimalist views depending on how you want to drive. The steering wheel is compact and loaded with drive mode selectors, giving you instant control over how the car behaves. The center console is dominated by a new 12.9-inch infotainment touchscreen running the latest Porsche communication management system. It's faster, sharper, and more intuitive than ever, with wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and a suite of Porsche Connect services that keep you plugged in wherever you go. The interior materials are what you'd expect in a Turbo S: full leather upholstery, carbon fiber trim, brushed aluminum accents, and optional two-tone color schemes that elevate the cabin into something truly special. The seats are 18-way adjustable sports seats with heating, cooling, and massage functionality, designed to keep you comfortable whether you're carving mountain passes or cruising long distances. And yes, you still get those tiny back seats, practically useless for adults but perfect for small bags or, if you must, kids for a short drive. Under the hood performance is, of course, where the 911 Turbo S truly separates itself. Under the rear deck lid sits a 3.8-liter twin-turbocharged flat-six engine that's been upgraded once again. For 2026, it produces a jaw-dropping 680 horsepower and 660 pound-feet of torque. Power is sent through an 8-speed PDK dual-clutch transmission to Porsche's advanced all-wheel drive system. The numbers are frankly staggering: 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2.4 seconds, a quarter-mile time under 10.5 seconds, and a top speed of 211 miles per hour. What's even more impressive is how usable all of that performance is. Thanks to launch control, torque vectoring, and active aerodynamics, this car can put down all of its power without drama. It's brutally fast, yet incredibly stable. Porsche has also retuned the suspension with adaptive dampers that can switch from comfortable daily driving to razor-sharp track performance with just the twist of a dial. Rear axle steering has been improved for better agility in tight corners and more stability at high speeds. The ceramic composite brakes are larger and lighter, offering relentless stopping power lap after lap. All of this adds up to a car that doesn't just dominate on paper but delivers an experience behind the wheel that's hard to match. The Turbo S is often considered the ultimate everyday supercar, and the 2026 version doubles down on that reputation. It's just as happy eating up freeway miles as it is setting blistering lap times. Of course, none of this comes cheap. The starting price for the 2026 Porsche 911 Turbo S in the U.S. market is expected to be around $235,000 before options. But as with any Porsche, the options list is long and tempting. You can easily push the final number well past $270,000 with custom paint, carbon ceramic brakes, premium audio, and exclusive interior trims. For that kind of money, you could buy multiple performance cars from other brands. But that's not the point. The Turbo S is a unique blend of heritage, engineering, and sheer performance that makes it stand apart. It's not just another car, it's the benchmark that others are measured against. So, is the 2026 Porsche 911 Turbo S worth it? If you're looking for a car that can do it all: a daily commute, cross-country road trip, mountain blast, and track day dominance, there are very few machines that can match it. The Turbo S has always been the top of the 911 mountain, and this latest version only reinforces that title. It's faster, smarter, more refined, and more usable than ever before. In a world where electric performance cars are beginning to dominate headlines, Porsche proves that there's still a place for the turbocharged flat-six. And it's more thrilling than ever. That's our full review of the 2026 Porsche 911 Turbo S. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to Car Auto Tune-Up for more detailed car reviews, and drop a comment down below letting us know what you think of this new Turbo S. Is it the ultimate supercar daily driver, or do you think something else deserves the crown? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next review.